They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Got it in the middle, it's Sturdivant. Chopping up this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. Hey, he fakes it, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the right. And the pass is... First down here for the offense. Give to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could...
And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback makes life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapted. That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about it as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. On the option. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. He'll take it himself. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The Gators have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Okay, so the QB scrambled, went out of bounds. It counts as a sack because it's a loss on the play. You know what I did as a defensive lineman, guys? I chased him and tried to be the first one and the closest one near him.
He's going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants it all. Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Looking for the 2-point try. To the air, it's Lagway. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Motion from the back. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's O'Neal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Did the work himself. Breaks into the open. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws for the tight end. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for the score. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. They'll run the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. The option look. It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. The Gators sending the offense back to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. The Gators come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker, it's Livingston. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Buying some time as he moves left. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Gators are marching down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Buys a little extra time. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
I know he didn't pick up the 1st down, but man, he makes this 4th down way more manageable. It's tough when you got 4th in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
Absolute shank. Missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. He'll throw it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's ball. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's got it on the run. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead, and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Moving out of the pocket. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide out trying to get it in.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
The play action fake. Skips away from pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up for the PAT. Oh, it's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over LSU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught in the backfield. It's O'Neal. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Throwing right. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Livingston. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. To the air. It's Lagway. Fires it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's O'Neal. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Judicials will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's O'Neal. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Here's the heat. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. So after hitting bankrupt, spinning that wheel of fortune, now this offense can tack a little more onto the lead. They have it first and goal. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Judicials come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And the Gators will try to punch it in on first and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's ball. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.